The Hyperspeed glitch is one of the most well-known glitches in Super Mario Odyssey. It's personally one of my favorite glitches, and it allows you to launch things, specifically Mario, at top speeds throughout the kingdom. The easiest way to set this up is in Metro Kingdom. While yes, there are other ways to do it, this is the easiest way. The first thing you're going to want to do is the letter glitch. If you don't know how to do it, I'll explain it briefly here. First thing you're going to do is you're going to capture any of the letters A, R, I, or O and position it in the top left corner of the letter boundary as so. Next, take the M and position it perpendicular to that letter with the color side facing out. Next, bring the scooter over and drive up into the M along the far left edge of it. You'll see that the scooter then makes itself tilt up and become vertical, and at that point you should capture the M, and then the scooter pushes it into the other letter, uncapture the M, then capture the other letter and just move out of bounds. Knifed in the letter glitch. Now that our letter is out of bounds, we can do some pretty weird stuff with it, but most notably, the Hyperspeed glitch. As mentioned, this allows Mario to launch at incredibly high speeds. This is not really useful in a lot of cases, it's just kind of fun to mess around with. The easiest way to accomplish this is by taking a letter, putting it in the middle of the road in the path of a moving taxi, uncapture the letter, let the taxi drive into it, then recapture the letter and exit the taxi as the letter. You then will be launched at hyperspeed. And that's essentially it, really. The reason this happens is due to how momentum is stored in Mario Odyssey. When another object enters the path of a letter, it then allows the letter to build up speed. So by entering the taxi with the letter, the taxi builds up the speed of the letter, and that's stored inside the letter's properties. So when Mario recaptures the letter, he gains the properties of the letter and then is launched at high speeds. There are two other cases in which this glitch can be used, both in Metro Kingdom. The first is called letter clip hyperspeed, which is letter clipping and then going hyperspeed. But it's not, using the letter to clip somewhere. It's the actual letter out of bounds clip. And I was just launched at a high speed when exiting the boundary. And I don't know if this was because the M had built up that momentum inside of the A, or if it was just, one of those weird interactions that happened. The other case is jump rope hyperspeed, and this is done by taking the letter I specifically over to the jump rope area, sit on top of it as Mario for a little while, let the people spin the jump rope, then recapture the letter and let the timer fail and have it say miss. Then what you do from there is you just re-enter the letter boundary area at the curved part in the park, and then hyperspeed. And this only happens with the letter I specifically. I did test it with all the other letters. It was all a fail. But that is about it for the hyperspeed glitch. There's not much to it aside just launching Mario to top speed. I hope you learned something from this today. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.